Welcome and good morning, everyone, to episode number 15 of the Amazon Ads Raw Daily podcast. My name is Alex, and today is Friday, and I'm actually a little surprised about myself that I made it through 15 episodes already, which means 3 weeks of daily recording, at least Monday to Friday, and that I'm able to find a topic to discuss with you every day, or to not really discuss with you because I'm mostly presenting it, and hopefully you get some inspiration from that. Think about it, deep dive into it, and follow those stuff up. There's apparently every day there's something new, something exciting, something which we can talk about, at least for now. So today we're gonna talk about a new release. There was an API release yesterday on Thursday, and it also included a new page, and it's the status.ads.amazon.com page. This page will give us, the users, whoever is interested, insights into how is the current status of the different systems doing. So in the past, if you're doing Amazon for a while now, you might have come across some problems with reporting. You might have come across some problems with sponsored products not showing the right amount of data for the last day, or that they are not able to be created, or anything like that. That happens from time to time, especially during Prime Day or Black Friday. We usually have some reporting issues, some delays and whatnot with Amazon Ads. And this is usually not visible to the end user, to us, if that's really a problem, or is that just us having a problem because we are not pulling the right data or whatever. So now we have a page, and there's even an API call you can do, which gives you different statuses of the different systems. So I quickly go through the different systems. And as a quick note, before I do that, it's available for North and Latin America, Europe, Middle East, North Africa, and Asia Pacific. So there's, for all these three different regions, there's a different, there's the same status overview, and you have to choose for which region you want to look at it, because it's different servers, obviously. So not all of them might crash at the same time or have some issues. The 4 different status types we can see is, number 1, no known issues, which means everything runs perfectly, gets the checkmark symbol. There's an informational status, which I don't know how it would look and used like. And there's a degraded with an exclamation mark in yellow, and a disrupted with a red exclamation mark. So there's 2 kind of levels of warning statuses. The different areas what we see is sponsored ads, Amazon DSP, and measurement and reporting. In sponsored ads, we can see, is campaign creation affected? Is campaign management affected? And or is ad delivery affected? Currently, everything runs fine, so no, no interruptions there. For Amazon DSP, we can see the same thing: campaign creation, campaign management, ad delivery. Is that affected? Plus the creative management. That's a different additional section. And the last bucket is measurement and reporting, and that's just one point, and it's the reports. Are they affected or not? And it's the same thing for Europe, Middle East, and North Africa. So that's a very cool page. I recommend you all to bookmark that page, and in any doubtful situations, go to the status page and check if all the services are running as expected. And if yes, then you can go further into your research and maybe look in your own systems to see if you find problems there. But this is a great first indication if anything is problematic with Amazon itself, right? So that's the first thing I wanted to cover with you, but that's not the only thing. The other update yesterday was, and two people posted about this on LinkedIn, John Durkins posted first, I think it's on Amazon inventory. So this is not ad related, but what he found is in the inventory overview on any of these reports, he would get some free discounts. So he would get a discount for sending in new units, new available units into the fulfillment centers in a certain time frame. So in the next 30 days, basically. So in his screenshot, you would see, okay, what's the products, what's the price, the sales, the total days of supply. And even though all of his ASINs and SKUs have a total days of supply of at least 2 months or 10 weeks, how he called out, still Amazon would give him some discount on the fees, on the selling fees, if you would send in another X amount of units. And this even on the same forecast. So he looked at individual units and the individual SKUs, and the forecast was basically flat to the same performance he saw with these ASINs in the past. So what he said basically is, well, this ASIN is flat in its performance, the forecast is flat, so I know that I have 10 weeks of coverage right now, and I would refill and send new units into the fulfillment center anyways, because I always want to be in between 10 and 12 weeks. And that's in general probably very good idea to aim for 90 days of supply or for 10 to 12 weeks of supply, depending on how fast you could actually get new supply from your supplier, new inventory from a supplier, depending on how long this production, transition, and so on time is. You should aim for having like 90 days of supply. And yeah, so the forecast is flat, the past is flat. You would he would send in new inventory anyhow, because he tries to aim to stay at this 10 to 12 weeks. And now Amazon is giving him some fee discounts. And depending on the ASIN, he got a few 50, 10-ish or hundreds of bucks. So that can be some easy money. Check out the inventory reports there and see if you are eligible to get some discounts. And these are not necessary to, so there's no necessity to activate them. You would get them automatically. These discounts automatically apply if you send in something, some units for the specific ASINs in the specific time frame. And it seems this is now, or it's kind of, at least on his screenshot, it's between mid of May and mid of June, the time frame when you should send in something. Maybe Amazon is preparing for a bigger Prime Day. So that could be a hypothetical reason why Amazon is giving sellers a discount, that they now send in more inventory, even if the forecast for the next 8 weeks is basically flat. Maybe Amazon has a very good reason to incentivize sellers to restock the inventory so that they're not running out of stock in 8 weeks or 12 weeks, whenever Prime Day is gonna come. So I have no clue why Amazon is doing this. Maybe they just want to make sure that inventory is sufficient in general, so they're giving some fees, some discounts. Maybe they know Prime Day is going to be big. Maybe they want to invest some marketing there as well, and they want to make sure that the inventory situation is amazing on seller side. That's all up for a discussion. But you should check it out. And if you have not automatic inventory refills placed or whatever, then check it out and see if you can save some money, get some discounts. And with that, I wish you all a wonderful Friday and a happy weekend. Listen in, hear you next week again on Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.